All right, good morning, everyone. This is Bailey. I'm going to be teaching our class this morning on scottleroymarketing.com and all the resources that are available to you on our site. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. If you're following along, you can go ahead and pull up scottleroymarketing.com. All right, so on our site, we actually have a lot of really great resources available to you, the agents who work with us. Excuse me. And we're just going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to be working mostly in this KW Resources tab. So if you highlight this tab, it gives you quite a few options. We're going to start with questionnaires. This is most likely the first thing that you'll be doing with Scott Leroy Marketing. When you're a new agent with Keller Williams, whether it's a new agent altogether or maybe you transferred to a Keller Williams office that works with us, the first thing you'll do is fill out one of our questionnaires. This is all the information that we need to set up an account for you. And this will either be sent to you by us directly or by someone in our office, but you can also access them on our website. So if you highlight KW Resources and then highlight questionnaires, we're going to click on the first option, questionnaires. Excuse me, guys. All right, so find the questionnaire for you. If you scroll down, we have quite a few options on here. This first one is our setup questionnaire. This is the normal MyKW setup questionnaire. Most likely this will be the one that is sent to you either by us or by your office. This would be the main one that you would want to fill out. I'll go ahead and just pull this up so we can take a look and see what this looks like. So to help you get up and running, please have the following information filled out as much as possible. Basically, we have you fill out this questionnaire, and then in 1 to 2 business days, we will do a full setup of your account for you. So things like eEdge, Playster, Dotloop. We get your KW.com profile to 100%. Basically, everything within the MyKW platform we will get set up for you based on what you fill out in this questionnaire. So up here at the top, we do have a short video that explains how to fill this out. And please note that we don't have an option to save this form on our website at this time. So if you are working on this, make sure you're filling it out in one sitting and hitting complete. If you leave and come back, excuse me, the next day, this information will not be saved. So a lot of times people will work on this one day and then come back to it the following day and hit submit, and then it doesn't come through to us. That's because this information doesn't save on our site. So when you are filling this out, make sure you're going to be ready to do it all at one time. So if we scroll through, it asks basic questions. I am so sorry, guys. I think this is just allergies. I'm not actually sick. It asks basic questions like first and last name, MyKW, username and password. You'll see next to some of these questions we do have the word required. So these are questions that you have to answer in order to submit this questionnaire. It's a lot of basic information like cell phone, business email, your login, things like this social media info. If you don't have this, you can leave that blank, and if you get a business Facebook page later or a Twitter account, what have you, we can definitely add this in at a later time for you. So scroll down, like I said, just do your best to fill this out. If you don't have all of the information, we can definitely update this later. More required questions, we ask what you would like your KW email to be, what you would like your website address to be. We ask for please give us 3 options. This is mostly for people like me who have super common names. A lot of times people will do like Bailey.Smith or BaileySmith@KW.com. That is probably taken because I'm sure there's a lot of Bailey Smiths out there. So we ask for 3 options just in case your preferred ones are not available. And down at the bottom, you have an option to attach a headshot or a logo. If it's a KW logo, you don't have to worry about that. We have all of those on file. If you have your own logo for yourself or for your team, you can attach that here, and then we can attach a headshot just above that. If you don't have this information at the time you're filling out the questionnaire, you can of course email this over to us directly and we can add it in for you. And then down at the bottom, you hit send and that'll come over to us. Like I said, We get this done in about 1 to 2 business days, and we'll send you an email once everything is complete. So I'm just going to go back. So that was our regular setup questionnaire. We also have a fast start questionnaire. So this is kind of like a bare bones questionnaire. It's just what the necessary information we need to do your setup. So things like name, email, what do you want your website to be, what do you want your emails to be, stuff like that. So if you're looking to just get this done really quickly and you don't really care about the other extra info, just fill out this fast start questionnaire. We also have a transferring agent questionnaire. This is for agents who are moving from one KW office to another, not to be confused with our expansion agent questionnaire. This is for agents who are part of 2 Keller Williams market centers. So make sure you're filling out the right one if you are one of these people. We also have a CAPR questionnaire. Don't fill this out unless this is sent to you by your office. Admin, this is for admins of Keller Williams offices, or maybe you have an admin on your team, you can have them fill out this. And then if you just need your Playster site set up, you can fill out our Playster questionnaire and we'll get that done for you. Alright, so keep moving along. If we highlight KW Resources at the top, we're going to go back to questionnaires again. And then we have our questionnaire queue. So this is mostly for the offices to keep track of which agents are being set up. We update this list daily so you can see how many questionnaires we received that day and then exactly where you are in this. So these are questionnaires that we are working on. We have a column for missing login. So if you're in this column, that means we're trying to do your setup, but we don't have the login information. And when we don't have that, we reach out to the agent, we reach out to the office. So we really do try everything in our power to get this login information. But if you are in this column, we need you to get that info to us. But we'll reach out to you so we can get this figured out right away. And then completed questionnaires. These are all the setups that we did this week. So if you're really trying to track where you are in the setup process, you can check out this questionnaire queue to see where you are. Going back, KW Resources and then questionnaires. Also on here we have our 30-day challenge. So I'll open that up for you. So we do include a link to this on the bottom of your setup email. This is a 30-day challenge. It's just a guideline of things that we recommend you complete in your first 30 days of working with Scott Leroy Marketing. These are things that we've seen other agents do and things that we think would be helpful in getting your account fully set up and functioning. So if you scroll through this, this is kind of like the workable one. So you can, this actually has the live links on here. So day 1, send us all the information we requested. Day 2, check out SLM webinar. Day 3, check out our other training classes, stuff like that. So this list is really awesome because it actually has the links to everything you need on here. But if you scroll up, we also have a PDF that you can use. So it says to download the challenge print off, please click here. And this will give you a PDF version of our 30-day challenge. So you can actually download this. You can put it on your iPad, you can print it out, hang it on your desk, put it on your fridge. I know personally I like the physical thing, like having a real piece of paper in front of me and being able to check items off. So this is probably what I would utilize. I'd probably print this out and keep this at my desk. But same thing, it has all the items listed. Of course the links on here don't work, but you can type those in or copy and paste them. This is just a guideline, so these are just things that we suggest. You may not need to do every single thing on here, or you may not want to do every single thing on here. But it's just a guideline that we thought would be helpful. But don't stress on this too much. You don't have to absolutely do every single thing on here. Alright, and that was our 30-day challenge. Going back to KW Resources, we now have a link for our live webinars. Scott just added this, so I'm actually not totally sure. I think this just takes you... Perfect! So this will take you right into our class. So if you're here, you did this today. So if you're ever trying to access our live classes, you can highlight KW Resources and click Live Webinars. You will have to fill out this form and hit send, which you did if you're watching this right now, and that'll take you to our class. But I won't go over that since you're watching. You already know how to do that. So moving along, KW Resources will highlight training next. And we can pull up our training calendar. So as you guys probably know, we have a lot of great training that we offer from scottleroymarketing.com. We teach classes 4 days a week here, Tuesday through Friday, and we have our calendars on this page for you so you can see exactly what we have going on during the month. We have them categorized by month and then by time zone, so please make sure that you're downloading the correct calendar for this month and then for your time zone. I think most of you are on the East Coast, so I'll go ahead and just pull up the EST calendar. So this is for December. Alright, on Tuesdays we have our MyKW Academy webinar classes. We have two versions of this. As you can see, the little numbers next to each class, those are the dates for the month. So on the 12th and the 26th we have a hands-on class, and then I think we might actually be closed the 26th of December, so you might want to disregard that. And then on the 5th and the 19th of December, we have our overview class. So the hands-on class, this is a slower class, slower paced, and it's for participation. So you can actually ask Scott questions during this class. Down below we have the topics listed, so this is what's happening in each part of that class. This one is split into 3 parts. Each part is 1 hour. So if maybe you know all the things in part 1, you can jump in during part 2 or what have you. If you don't want to watch part 3, just watch the first 2 parts. And we have the times that each part is happening listed here. And then on those other 2 days, we have our faster paced class. This is not for participation. This should say not participation. This is for viewing only. So, like I said, this class goes a little bit faster. There isn't really time for questions. Scott does go through all 3 parts, but he moves through them pretty quickly. So depending on how comfortable you are with using the system, or maybe how much time you have, you can choose which one of these MyKW Academy webinars would look best for you. On Wednesdays, we teach our Playster classes. These are taught by Robert, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Playster 101 is twice a month, and then the other 2 weeks we have Playster 201. On Thursday, we have some of our advanced classes. We have Dotloop 101 and 201. Those are taught by Leah. And then we also have Database Management with MyKW and Marketing with MyKW. These are taught by me. And then on Fridays, as you know, you're here right now, we have our How to Use ScottLeroyMarketing.com class. So once again, you can download this PDF, save it to your phone, save it to your iPad, save it on your computer, print it out, write all over it, give it to a friend. You have the option to do whatever you want with this. So another resource I'd like to show you guys, we also, you may not know, we have all of our classes available online. So if you aren't able to watch the live versions, we record everything. So I'm actually recording this class right now. If you want to go back and watch this later, you can. It'll be on our YouTube page. So I'll pull these up real quick. slmwebinar.com, and I'll pull this up so you guys can see it. Perfect. So if you go to slmwebinar.com, this is basically a YouTube playlist of our classes that we teach. This one is specifically for that MyKW Academy webinar class that Scott teaches on Tuesdays. So we break it down for you. We have the date on here so you can see the most recent ones. We have parts 1, 2, and 3. This is that full long class. Looks like part 3 is only about 30 minutes, so that's pretty awesome. Once again, part 1, 2, and 3, and then we also have the overview classes. So this is pretty cool. You can come here. If you missed a class, weren't able to watch it, you can come to this page and do it on your own time, or maybe you did watch the live version and you want to go back and go over something that you didn't fully understand the first time. You can come back to these videos of the class you actually attended. So that is slmwebinar.com. We also have slmtraining.com. This is where you can find our marketing and advanced courses. Same kind of thing, this is our YouTube page, but we have everything on here. Right now we have our MyKW or Scott Leroy Marketing Overview class from last week. I taught that one. We also have Dotloop 201, Dotloop 101, our marketing overview, so on and so forth. So these are our advanced classes, Playster classes, Dotloop, and then those marketing classes are on here as well. And then there's some tips on here as well. Last one I'd like to show you, slmtips.com. Scott and other members of our team have created these really awesome tech tip videos. So you can come here. They're usually pretty short. This one's about 11 minutes. But most of these are just little fun, easy tip videos of things that we think would be helpful for you. A lot of times we base these on questions that we actually get from agents. So if you need maybe a video on something, or if there's something you're working on and you can't find it on our YouTube page, definitely let us know, because we're always looking for tip video ideas or even class ideas. So like I said, we love to hear what you guys need. So if you have any ideas for these, or if there's something that you're missing that you really need to know, let us know and we can probably get a video made for you. So that was slmtips.com. I'm actually just going to go back to our website. So back to KW Resources, and then Training. We also have all of our classes on our website. So if you come here, you can click the different tabs. These are the same pages I showed you, but they'll just be on our website, same videos. We have our Academy classes, the tips, the advanced training, and then we also break these down by Dotloop and Playster. Alright, another thing I'd like to show you on here is our MyKW cheat sheet. This is a really awesome resource for you guys. I know some people learn better by actually reading something, maybe rather than watching a video or being taught over the phone. So we have created this really awesome MyKW cheat sheet for you. This is basically like your owner's manual, your user's manual for your car. We have a table of contents that shows you exactly what is in here and where you can find that information, like on what page. And this thing is really big, really long, really detailed, so basically everything you need to know is in this book as well. And then this is a Google Doc, so if you, I'm trying to see, I believe you can download this. Yeah, right here. You don't need to click on that. So up at the top it says download the MyKW cheat sheet volume 3.1. And it'll give you the PDF. So same thing, you can download this, print it out, bind it if you want to, keep it on your iPad, use it like an ebook. This is yours to download and have some fun with. Alright, back to scottleroymarketing.com. We're going to keep chugging along in KW Resources. I think that's all we need to know in the Training tab. So we'll go over to our support page. scottleroymarketing.com/support will also bring you here. I think this is my favorite page on our website. It's really great for agents. This is our agent support page, and we have so many awesome resources for you on here. So this is basically just a giant list of free items that we can do for you. Things like importing your database, setting up Google Analytics on your website. Maybe you got a new email address and you need that updated throughout your account. You want to set up an email campaign, domain forwarding. Maybe you bought a domain through GoDaddy that you need attached to your website. All this stuff we can do for you for free. So you basically just come here, say, let's go to this. Actually, let's do the email campaign one because that is probably the one that people fill out the most. So email campaign setup. So what you do, if you come here, figure out which form or forms you'd like to fill out. You can just click on the button for that specific form. And it's pretty straightforward. Give us your name, your email, your username and password. This isn't me, so sorry. Can't steal my identity today. Who is this campaign for? If you're an agent or if you're leadership, let us know. The leadership actually has really cool recruiting and retention campaigns. And then here you can let us know which campaign you'd like. And this is awesome. We just recently put these in, I think. If you're not sure, leave this blank and we'll set up a 33 touch for you. Most of the time, even if you don't know what it's called, I think most agents are looking to get a 33 touch set up. That's the first campaign that Keller Williams recommends that you set up. It's a campaign for your SOI or your sphere of influence. So I'm just going to say 33 touch. There's a few 33 touch campaigns in there, so if you know which one specifically you would like to set up, you can definitely make a note of that here. There was one that used to be called the Real campaign, so I'll just use that as an example. But if you don't know, we have one, I can't remember what it's called, but we just pick like the new one they made for this year, and we'll set that up for you, and it's great, it works well. Which contact groups? So maybe you have specific groups that you want set up on this campaign. Maybe you have an SOI group, or you have groups like friends, family, coworkers. However you have it broken down, if you want to do it only for specific groups, you can make note of that here. Or if you just want everybody on the campaign, maybe you just have like a Gmail list on there or a list of contacts from your phone, you can just put all in this box. Which contact statuses? This is for people who, from what I've noticed, people don't really use the statuses a lot in eEdge. But this would mean like if you're categorizing people by, like sometimes people put lead or warm, cold, what kind of lead they are. If you only want people who are categorized as leads in your database on this campaign, that's what we're asking here. But most of the time you just need to put all. And then to prove that you're a real human, who is your favorite superhero? I really love Jessica Jones. Alright, so you basically just fill out the form as best as you can, hit send, that comes over directly to us, and we will work on that and send you an email once that's complete. So I'll just go back real quick. Like I said, lots and lots of great resources on here. So I would say definitely come to this page and take advantage of it. See what items we can do for you on here. One thing I will ask is that you don't just come on here and blindly fill out every single form. Most of the time you don't need most of these things. Just fill out the ones that you need or would like, and we can definitely get that done for you. K2B resources, that was our support page. We'll just check out leadership support really quick. 30-day launch. So this is similar to our 30-day challenge for the agents. If there's any admins or KW office staff on this class right now, this will be your 30-day challenge. So if you're a new market center that is just now working with Scott Leroy Marketing, we put together this really great 30-day challenge for you. Things like give us the info we need, send the calendar to your agents, send off our tip videos, subscribe to our pages, stuff like that. But I won't go through that. Back to leadership support, we also have a leadership support page. These are support items just for leadership. So domain forwarding to an office website, recruiting a retention campaign setup, Google Analytics and Webmaster Tools for the office website, stuff like that. We also have our tracking on here for leadership. So Sometimes the offices like to see who has been attending training, and we do keep track of that for them so they can see which of their agents are actually attending the classes. Right, KW resources, leadership support. There's also an offboarding page on here. So this is for agents who are leaving Keller Williams. The agents can fill this out, or leadership can fill this out. We basically have you submit this form, and then we'll go through and just take down all your stuff for you. So we will deactivate your websites, stop your campaigns from running, and do what we can to pull everything down, so if you leave KW, you're not floating around in cyberspace as a KW agent. KW resources, I think that's all we need to go over for leadership support. And lastly, I'll show you our templates. All right, you guys asked and we delivered. So you guys have been asking for templates for quite a while now, and we got some made for you. So when you come to this page, it will start with a video that says how to use the new SLM email signature templates. We did have templates before, but they were on Microsoft Publisher, and I know not everybody has Publisher. I feel like not really anybody has Publisher anymore. So we changed everything over to Google Drive for you guys. So if you are creating an email signature, I definitely recommend watching this video. Watch it before you call us, because this explains everything really, really well, and it's really detailed. So check out this video. It's probably going to explain it better than we can over the phone without seeing your computer. So before you do an email signature, please check out this awesome video. But if you scroll down, you can see all of the different templates we have. Different flyers, calendars, business card templates, stuff like that. But most importantly, I'll just go ahead and show you the email signatures really quick. So this does open up Google Drive, so you will need to be signed into your Gmail account for this. Lucky for you, even if you don't have like a personal Gmail that you use, all Keller Williams agents are provided with a Gmail. So your kw.com email is actually a Gmail, so you can use that for creating these email signatures. Look at Scott's face on here so many times. This has just been updated, I believe. I think most of these are new. So yeah, you can come in here and look at the different signatures. Click on the one you want. This looks different. I'll do a different one. So these are kind of like, yeah, this is awesome. Okay. So yeah, you can come in here and update this. This is a little bit different. It's not like the long signature bar. But we also have our steps on here. So make sure you read this too. This is basically just a list of everything that's in the video for creating your signature. Check this out first. You basically have to make a copy of this to your own Google Drive account, because you can't make changes and save them on our account because everybody has to access these. So basically you're going to make a copy of this, open it up in your drive, and then you can make your changes. Basically just click edit, you can change out the text, you can move stuff around. But like I said, on these ones, we're in view only right now because it's on our account. So if you're going through these, I'm not going to show you how to do this right now, but just follow these steps, watch the video, and you can create these awesome signatures for yourself. So as you can see, we have a ton of stuff on here. Lots and lots of templates for you guys. Property flyers, lots of good stuff. All right, so I believe we're back on scottleroymarketing.com. I believe we don't need to go through anything else in KW Resources. Real quick, I'll go through our Services tab. We do offer additional services on top of the things that are covered by your office. Things like blogging, SEO, social media management, database management, stuff like that. So if you highlight Services, you can see these are pages that break down more of the information about those different services. But I'll just show you the pricing page really quick. you want to know more about our packages that we offer, it kind of breaks it down here. So we have packages starting at $50 a month for database management. We have social media packages starting at $25 a month, and so on. So if this, a lot of times people will call us and ask if we do this stuff. We do. You can find that information here. Most of the time I do tell people the best way to find out more info on this is just to shoot Scott an email. Send him an email and let him know what you're interested in and what you're looking for, and he can talk to you more about pricing and how that all works. So, but if you are interested, definitely check out this services tab first. Alright, so last thing, I'll just bring up our contact page for you guys really quick. We do have a contact form on our site if you want to message us through here, but if you just scroll down, I believe on the bottom of every page we have our contact info. Here's our support number. This support number is here. Don't want to FaceTime. We are here on the phones Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we also have our support email. Oopsie. So you guys can email us. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you have questions or need help with anything, definitely you can give us a call or shoot us an email, and we're happy to help. But that is about it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this class on scottleroymarketing.com. If you have any questions, give us a holler or check out our website, and we are happy to help out. But that's about it for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend.